As of the time of this recording, there appears to be only a couple weeks in change until E3 2019 starts. And one of the things that I am super excited about is more information regarding Halo Infinite. Now, as of the time of making this video, there's still absolutely no solid information that can be said about this game. There is absolutely no certain information. There's only really been fan conjecture with only the slightest little breadcrumbs, little pennies from heaven that 343 have given us over the course of the last year, ever since Halo Infinite's teaser came out, the engine demonstration came out. And mostly this has come in the forms of, say, the behind-the-scenes video involving that trailer. Aside from that, there's been nothing. There has been absolutely nothing, and I have to say, I'm actually really impressed with how much of a lid they were able to keep on this game. How much of a solid and airtight seal they've had regarding what the game's going to be about, how the gameplay is going to work, what the story is going to be, although we can generally guess, given the hints and the small snippets of information that come out. But this is going to be our first real look at the game, our first real info dump. I recall seeing a couple of videos that speculated on what we're going to be seeing involving the release date and the hardware that's going to come out on. It seems to be generally accepted, but I really don't want to make any sort of actual claims. Not that I'm a big enough guy for such claims to be taken seriously, but in any case, I don't think it would be becoming. But one of the reasons I'm making this video is from a personal standpoint regarding my hopes and my expectations. In that, for the first time in a long time, I'm going to have to say that there are no expectations for me. One of the things I told myself from when I saw the original trailer, and I believe I made a video of it back then, was that I will not get hyped. I won't get hyped. And the reason is that I don't want to get hyped on a promise. I don't want to get hyped on a claim. I don't want to get hyped on basically in the sense that you don't want to get hyped for a used car. It's there. It'll do something for you. But you want to make sure that you don't go overboard and you don't go completely ham and that it'll come back to bite you later. I told myself that after I saw that trailer that yes, I was very interested in what I saw. I refuse to have an opinion on Halo Infinite. I will refuse to have any sort of opinion. I will refuse to have a positive opinion. I will refuse to have a negative opinion because I don't have anything to base it off of. Now, there are many other videos, some highly respected channels out there that have their own opinions on the matter and that they are going to preemptively judge based on their experiences with, say, Halo 5 or Halo Master Chief Collection. A lot of the footage you're actually going to see is from the Master Chief Collection. I was originally going to upload a video of sniper gameplay that I was doing before, but that footage, I guess, was unusable because the audio was out of whack. So I resorted to stuff from the yappening. Actually, I want to take a very, very slight detour and talk about like the yappening, and that it's a good sign that a developer has some sort of communication with the audience and that they're willing to throw some sort of creative distraction into the mix. It kind of almost reminds me a little bit of when MMOs used to change up their titles or change up their splash screens and had some sort of theme involving something that happened. The happening was good. It was just a bunch of like nonsense game types that you could play, and it didn't need to be competitive. It could just have fun. Like the Oddball that might be on the screen right now, where you just run around with the skull in low gravity and everyone has explosive weapons. Why can't more games do something like that? And on the other side, it allowed the skulls to be put into multiplayer, which I think will be rather interesting if people make good use of that in custom games. They should take the stuff that they learned from Master Chief Collection and how people are enjoying it now and put it into the new game. But I was saying before I got sidetracked by looking at the screen for a quick moment, is that I don't want to have an opinion. I don't want to get hyped for it until I see something. Is that when people judge something like that, they already have a preconception going in. I want to view this as something fresh, because up until many other points before this, I feel that my expectations of a game were completely ruined by the fact that I was going in with a preconceived notion of what I wanted the game to be and what I thought the game was good or bad, usually just on its gameplay reveal trailer. And I remember thinking that with Halo 4 when it came out, when we saw that at E3. So I want to go into this fresh. I want to go into this unsullied. I want to go into this without any sort of idea of what I want Halo Infinite to be. I want Halo Infinite to be a video game, because I don't know what's going to be in it. I don't know if like the art style is going to be 100% the same. I don't know if the gameplay mechanics are going to be the same, like whether there's going to be sprint or not. It could be, but I don't know that. And I refuse to have that influence my decision before I see what comes out in E3. I'm very excited for E3 itself. I'm very excited to see new games, and considering like all the speculation I've seen. And maybe I could get hyped for something else, but Halo means more to me than that. In truth, it should be a philosophy I apply to all games, and that I should refuse to have an expectation on any game that comes out until you see gameplay, until you see it in action, and until you see it in practice. Before that, I feel that you're counting your chickens before they hatch, and that's in a pretty negative way. So this is probably going to be pretty short, and it's probably going to be a little bit hacked out, but it's something I've been procrastinating on sitting down and doing up until this point. I told myself it was very simple. You just need to sit down and talk about Halo Infinite for a little while. Just say that you're not going to jump the gun, and you say that you're going to be waiting patiently. And I have. I've been a very patient man. It's been a year. Longer. The game's been in development for 4 years, allegedly. 4 years, that was, ironically enough, how long it took for the first Halo game to be made. Because I remember there was a video I said that where you had Sergeant Johnson on screen telling the audience that Bungie spent 4 years making this game for you. So it's reminding me a bit more of Halo 1's development in more than one way. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. They should take the lessons that they learned and apply it to the new game, though. And I think they even know that. But aside from that, that's all I really wanted to say. That's all I really wanted to sit down and talk about for just a few minutes of your time. And if you made it through, naturally, I'm very, very much appreciative of taking your time for me today. So, there's going to be more videos coming out. I've recently just recorded some stuff for Redout, which is a really, really interesting game, and I hope to get that up as soon as I can. Still going to be playing a lot of Halo. Still going to be very nice. Let's see if they put that $500 million to work. That could be very, very interesting. See if that's all going to gameplay. Alright, that's it. Take it easy, people, and I'll see you when I see you.